here's where they were a little sneaky, right? Which I don't know if anyone's talked about yet. By drafting the nickel, and that's what Upton Stout is, they're going to keep Demo outside, but they're paying him like a nickel. So that's sneaky play by the Niners right there.
Absolutely. They got him at nickel rate, and they move him out to they've done that last year. They would have had to pay him a lot more money.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's a sneaky play. Not a lot of people are speaking about. Uptown is a straight nickel. So that's the role that they're hoping to put him in. Another dude, Hellish, 20. This dude's 188 pounds, 22 reps of 225 on the bench. So that's a guy that can come inside and help in the run game as well. So I think this is a great pick again. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people are like, it's a reach. It's a reach, but they filled a need. They've got the guy they wanted. The other thing, Grant, real quick, is I watched all of these guys like interviews and really good character type dudes. And I think a lot of people, when they're analyzing the draft, they're not considering like the kind of person they are behind the scenes, because most of the time, how would you know? You're not doing these visits. You're not talking to these guys. So you may have a better pick. Oh, we should have got this guy, should have got that guy. But you don't know what that guy was like when he came to visit or he spoke one-on-one. These guys all, from what I can see, seem like high character dudes.
Yeah, and it seems like they kind of understood that they were going to be coming to the 49ers. Like all of them were like, yeah, I had a great visit with the Niners, and I really like their coaches, and they seem to really like me, and they had a real vision for how they were going to use me. That's what Fred Warner talked about when he had his visit with the Niners. He sat down with Robert Saleh, and Robert Saleh was like, dude, you're really good, and here's my vision, and here's what you're going to be on my defense. And no one had ever talked to him like that. I think Robert Saleh, when he finds a guy he likes, he zeroes in on you. And that's why I think you see these picks like Upton Stout and Nick Martin. It's like, oh, you reached. It's like, no, Robert Saleh circled you months ago, and he's just not gonna miss out on you. Now, that's how you miss out. I mean, it's not the best way to draft always. Sometimes you want to let the best player drop to you, but that's how coaches draft. I need this guy. He's perfect for my defense. I gotta have him. Prize Picks is sponsoring the Cohn Zone this year. Prize Picks is the leader in daily fantasy and the best place to win cash while watching sports. And the best part about the app is it's really easy to use. To create a lineup, all you have to do is pick more or less on a few players' stats. I'm a Niners guy. So when I'm doing Prize Picks, I'm looking, the last couple of years, I'm looking at Deebo Samuel, because I know Deebo Samuel better than Deebo Samuel knows Deebo Samuel. So if it's like drops, I'm taking more. Or if it's like punches thrown towards his long snapper on the sideline during the fourth quarter of a game the 49ers will go on to win, I'm smashing more because I know the 49ers and I'm a Prize Picks guy. Now, maybe they didn't have those exact plays, but they have so many plays that'll make your head spin. And you can play Prize Picks in over 40 states, including California and Texas. Best part about it is the new user offer. Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. So win or lose, you'll get $50 just for playing. That sounds like a win to me. Use promo code COHN, COHN, to claim your $50 today. Tell him Grant sent you. He knows.
They looked at what they needed and they filled those holes with players they believe answered. So, we'll see if they were correct. Just because we like them now and it looks good now doesn't mean that's how it's gonna pan out. Stout was ranked to be a 6th rounder by a lot of people, but if he ends up being good, it doesn't matter. So we'll see. He's an automatic nickel. I think he's Darrell Luter can battle him and see if he can push Demo inside or maybe take that spot. But a hell of a name too, Upton Stout.
Upton Stout. It's a good name for a 5'8" nickelback. One of the things I want to say, like, I think a lot of teams would be turned off by a 5'8" corner in general. Like, a lot of teams will be like, I don't want anyone shorter than 5'10", because it's hard to match up man to man when you're that short. Because a wide receiver, if he's 6 feet tall, all of a sudden he's got 4 inches on you, let alone if a guy's 6'2". So the Niners didn't care though with K1. K1 was also short, and I think they felt like, well, we're playing so much zone, we're not really asking him to match up man to man. He can cover a zone, and the rest of his game is almost benefited from his short stature. Like, he's tough, he's a good tackler. and you can't see him when he blitzes. I always felt like he was Salah's secret weapon. He always wanted you looking over here so he could bring K'Wan Williams off the other edge, and you just don't see him, and all of a sudden he hits your quarterback. He may not get the sack, but good player. I feel like Salah could use Upton Stout the same way. And my one issue with Lenore as a nickel, great player, but they never used him that way. And I'd like that nickel to be kind of a weapon more than just a coverage guy.
And it also gives you freedom, right? Like, let's say Luter looks like a good outside corner, or, you go matchup, right? Smaller guy is outside. You can bring Demo inside to play nickel against a bigger dude. So they have flexibility there, just because he is, he's a nickel. He'll be able to handle those small, shifty type slot receivers, I think pretty well, like the Ricky Pearsall's of the world. I think he's a good matchup for those type of dudes. So I think
he definitely match up with Jacob Cowing.
Yeah, he's a great Jacob Cowing type of match. There's a lot of those little tiny slot guys.
It's true. Tutu Atwell.
Yeah, right. And then when you have these big slot like the Jawan Jennings of the world, then you can pop Demo inside and let Stout go outside, or pop Luter in. So
that's a good.
They have that flexibility. Yeah.